Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take another look at the Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game. Now, Vinny Jr. and I are going to go ahead and play another game, and we're going to be using some new ships this time around. I'll be playing as the Rebel Alliance, and I'll have the HWK-290, which is Kyle Katarn's ship. And Vinny will be playing as the Imperial Fleet, sporting one of the new TIE Interceptors from the Imperial Aces expansion. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at our current setup. As far as my current setup is concerned, I've got two ships, the HWK-290 and a Y-Wing. As far as the HWK-290, that is being piloted by Kyle Katarn. I've got 4 upgrade cards, the Moldy Crow as a title, Blaster Turret, Recon Specialist, and Shield upgrade card. Over here for the Y-Wing, piloted by Horton Som, Ion Cannon Turret, R2-D2, and Proton Torpedoes, for a total of 73 points. As far as Vinny's current setup is concerned, he's also got 2 ships, the TIE Interceptor and the TIE Bomber. The TIE Interceptor is piloted by Kir Kanos, I believe is how you pronounce it, and he's decided on 2 upgrade cards here, the Royal Guard TIE, 0 upgrade cost, and the Shield upgrade. For those of you that know this expansion, this particular upgrade card or title allows you to have 2 modifications. He doesn't have 2 modifications here, but he just wanted the title just because. Over here on the right, we've got TIE Bomber, Major Rhymer, cluster missiles, marksman ship, and a shield upgrade. Okay, a few disclaimers to get out of the way. For those of you that have viewed these videos before, you'll probably be familiar with them already. But if you're tuning in for the first time, it's worth hearing. I do not have a dedicated video camera, so the color and the lighting and all that may be a little sketchy, so the video quality may not be perfect, so apologies there. With that being said, I have 73 points and he has 75 points. So there are 2 pilots on both sides here that have a pilot skill of 6. Because I have the lower squad point total, I will have initiative when it comes to both of those same skilled pilots. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and plan our moves off camera and we'll boot it right back up again. Okay, we went ahead and planned our moves off camera, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the activation phase. I call it the movement phase. Okay, so we've got, who is the pilot with the lowest skill? That would be, there's a 6, there's a 7, there's an 8. So I have the initiative, so I make my movement first. Kyle Katarn, flip that over. 1 straight ahead. And for my action, I will take a focus. And this is going to get a little confusing to first-time players. But what is going to happen with this? I have a ton of upgrade cards to complement this. Basically, Moldy Crow, during the end phase, do not remove unused focus tokens from your ship. I also have a Recon Specialist. When you perform a focus action, assign 1 additional focus action to your ship. So I'm going to take a focus action, assign 2 to my ship, and there's nothing else I can really do with that. But I get to keep these after the end phase is complete. So that completes that, and now you get to move your pilot skill of 6, which is... What do you got going there? 2 straight ahead?
No, 2 sideways.
Oh, 2 to the... okay, there you go. Got it. Alright, and what action do you want to take with yours?
Evade.
Evade. Okay. And next up we have... Who's the next pilot skill? 7. So that is your TIE Bomber. What are you going to do with yours?
2 the same.
2 this way?
Yeah, but that way. No, that way.
You're splitting up?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. And your action?
I will do a... Let's see. I'm not really in range, so I'll do a...
Focus. Okay. Finally, we've got my Y-Wing here. That is also 1 straight ahead. And it doesn't really matter what I take for my action because I'm not really going to be able to use it. But I'll go ahead and take a focus just to be consistent. And because none of us are in range to really do anything, we'll be skipping the combat phase for this turn. And we'll go ahead and move on to the end phase. Let's go ahead and clean up unused tokens. All of his and my Y-Wings will be removed. However, because of my title, the Moldy Crow, I get to keep all of my unused focus tokens. Do not remove unused. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go ahead and plan our moves again off camera for our planning phase. All right, movement phase. We get to start again with the pilot with the lowest skill. That is, again, the 6 and the 6s. I have initiative, so I get to go first. My Kyle Katarn is 1 slight left. Okay. And I will go ahead and take a focus action. I get 2 of them because of that Moldy Crow and the recon specialist rather. All right. So next up we have the other 6, TIE Interceptor. What are you doing with him? 2 straight. There you go. You're good. Doesn't have to be exact. We're not playing a tournament or anything. There we go. And what action do you want to take? You're not close enough for a target lock, I can tell you that.
No, I'm not doing a target lock. Checking the range.
Mm-hmm. Evade, okay. Next up we have the TIE Bomber, pilot skill 7. You get to move him next. What is that? 2 straight? Well, at least you're consistent. Alright, and your action?
Let's see. Focus action. Of course.
Focus. Alright, finally my Y-Wing. 1 slight left.
But 1 slight left. Oh god. Oh no.
And I will take a focus action. Again, not that it really matters. I don't think I'm close enough for a target lock now. Alright, so focus. Again, no one is in range to actually do anything as far as combat. So we'll skip that step and clean up any unused tokens. Focus, evade, focus are all gone. Because again, the Moldy Crow, I get to keep any unused focus tokens. So we'll go ahead and plan our moves again off camera. Okay, movement phase. We'll go ahead and start with Kyle Katarn again. 1 straight ahead.
It's a green maneuver.
Mm-hmm. Green maneuver. And I will take, you guessed it, a focus action.
Jeez.
Actually, am I in range of a target lock? Yes, I am. What do I want to do? I do have a target lock, so let me go ahead and do that. Do that and that. And, because I've already got 4 focus tokens on my ship. The next pilot up is your other 6, so go ahead and move your TIE Interceptor.
1 hard bank.
1 hard, this one here?
Yeah.
Alright, this ought to be interesting.
I'm in range of both of you.
Okay, and you get to take an action. Was that a white maneuver?
Yeah. Yes.
Here,
We're both in range.
Yep, we're in range.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's range there, and so what action would you like to take with your TIE Interceptor?
Wait, what's his ability? Yes.
Okay, so you've got an evade token on yours. And next up, we have the TIE Bomber. What are you doing? 2 hard bank? 2 slight? Okay. And what action do you want to take with yours? Let's see if we're in range here. Closest, we are not in range.
Darn it.
Close, but not.
I was going to do a target lock. Boost.
You have a boost action on your ship?
On him, yeah.
Okay, so with the boost, you get to do 1 straight ahead.
I thought you can do sideways too.
That is a barrel roll. Are you doing a boost or a barrel roll? Okay, barrel roll. Okay, so you want to do a barrel roll?
Yeah.
Okay, this way?
Yeah, but I hope I don't hit the asteroid.
No, you're not. I don't think you'd be allowed to anyway, if I remember right. Alright, so you did your action at your barrel roll, and I get to do my Y-Wing now. That is also 1 straight ahead. And I will also perform a target lock.
Range 30.
Alright, and that concludes movement. We'll move on to combat next. Okay, combat phase, we are in range to do things now. Let's see here. At the start of the combat phase, you may assign 1 of your focus tokens to another friendly ship at range 1 to 3. I'm going to go ahead and use Kyle Katarn's ability to assign a focus to the Y-Wing. And let's see here. Anything else I can do with that? No. The Y-Wing has a pilot skill of 8. I will shoot first. I will go ahead and spend my target lock to fire proton torpedoes.
We each get 4 to...
Well, I get, with my proton torpedoes, I get 4 attack dice.
I get 4 because my originally is 3 plus 1.
Alright, now let me resolve mine. There's a few other things I can do with this, so let me do this first. Alright, I've got 2 criticals, 1 hit. I've got a focus token, but I think I'm not going to use it. What I'll do is,
Wait, you have your ability.
I know. That's why I told you to wait. When attacking at range 2, you may re-roll any of your blank...
Range 2.
Range 2 to 3, which I am. Range 2 to 3.
Are you going through an asteroid?
No.
No, because it looked like your dial was on the asteroid.
Nope. Alright, so I'm going to re-roll my blank result as part of Horton Psalm's special ability. I got a hit. So I've got 2 hits, 2 criticals. You've got, alright, let's see what you got. You've got 3 focus, 1 evade. So you decide how you want to, do you want to spend your evade token, or do you want to leave it as is?
Spend my evade.
Okay, so you're going to spend your evade token. So you've got 2 evades, that cancels out 2 hits. You've got 2 critical hits now. So you lose 1 shield, because you had the shield upgrade, you get a face-up damage card.
No, 2.
1.
No, you have 4 attack dice.
Okay, well let's do this one at a time. No, watch. Here. Let's do this one at a time, okay? We've got, watch, you've got 2 evade, okay?
Yes.
And there's 4 hits. 2 of them are regular hits, so the 2 evade cancel out the 2 regular hits. That leaves 2 criticals. You had 1 shield, so there goes 1 shield there. You've got 1 critical hit hitting your hull, so you get 1 face-up damage card.
Structural damage.
Structural damage, what does that do?
Agility.
What does that do?
Reduce your agility by 1.
Reduce your agility by 1, but it also says as an action, you can roll 1 attack die on a hit result, flip this card face down. So as an action, you could try and get rid of it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and clean this up now. You've got 1 face-up damage card there.
There's only 2 hull left.
Yeah, you got 2 hull left, that's alright. Next up, who is the 7? Major Rhymer. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of this Proton Torpedoes card.
But in my range for a target lock.
You are, well, it doesn't matter, but the target lock. Because you did a barrel roll action, so you don't have a target lock. But as far as combat goes, you are not in range to fire here. The firing arc doesn't work. So next on up, we'll move to Kyle Katarn, who is at range 6. Again, I have initiative, so I get to go first.
I have 3 defense die.
Well, hold on, let me see what I want to do first. I'm at range 2.
2?
Yes, 2. Look.
Closest space to closest space.
Closest space to closest space. Yeah, 2. The Y-Wing is further away than Kyle Katarn's ship. For Kyle Katarn, let's go ahead and... I'll go ahead and use my blaster turret. Spend 1 focus token, which I will do right now, to perform this attack against 1 ship even outside your firing arc. That is range 1 to 2. I am in range. I get 3 attack dice for the blaster turret. And let's go ahead and roll these. Give me a minute to resolve anything. I got a critical hit. I will go ahead and spend my target lock to re-roll these last 2 dice.
I think you had to roll all.
Nope. I can choose to roll whatever ones I want to.
Oh, you kissed the one thing. I tried to use it. You say I have to roll all.
That was Han Solo's ability. That's different. Alright, 1 hit, 1 critical hit, 1 blank. Okay, so I've got 2 hits there. 1 evade. Wait, how many defense die do you have? Oh, that's because your agility is down by 1. You've got 1 hit, or you've got 1 evade, so you cancel out the regular hit, but you still have a critical. So you have a face-up damage card. What's that one say?
After a executing a red maneuver.
After executing a red maneuver, roll 1 attack die. On a hit result, suffer 1 damage.
Jeez.
Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and put, just to remind myself. I always forget to do this. 2 critical hit tokens there.
But I can... destroy that one, so.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have
No one.
Well, no. Your TIE interceptor gets to shoot back.
Oh yeah.
See. So you're in range of both here. You're at range 2 on this guy and range 3 on him.
I'll attack.
Who were you attacking? Kyle Katarn's ship?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I get 2 defense die with him. Alright, so you've got 2 hits and a focus.
You only have 2 shields, so if you don't get any...
I've got 1 evade, so I cancel 1 hit, but I get hit once, so I lose 1 shield. Alright, and that concludes combat for this round. Alright, now we're on to the movement phase again. We went ahead and planned our moves off camera. First player to make their move, Kyle Katarn goes first. Again, I have initiative 3 straight ahead. It's a white maneuver. And I suppose I will take a target lock. I'll go ahead and target lock. Well, you might get destroyed if you hit that asteroid. So I think I'll take a focus. Do that. And I get 2 focuses because of that recon specialist. Next up we have, who's next? The 6. Okay, so you get to take your move.
5 straight.
5 straight? Okay.
No, that's 4.
Okay,
It's
so
a white maneuver.
you're going to have to roll for damage now for going through the asteroid.
It's the only thing I can do.
Hit. Alright, so you take a damage, your TIE interceptor gets destroyed, unfortunately. Let's remove these. Alright. Next up is the, let's see, the TIE bomber is a 7, so go ahead and move your TIE bomber. What do you got for him?
3K turn.
3K turn.
No, not K turn.
Which one?
Hard bank.
Hard bank, okay.
Where's the hard bank?
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I can go behind you. And I'll do a target lock.
Target lock, okay.
Am I in range?
Yep, you're in range, trust me.
But I want to see what...
Of this one?
Yeah, I want to see.
Yes, you're in range.
Yes! But my cluster missiles I have to go 1 or 2.
Right.
But because of his ability, I can go the range. I can increase it by 1.
Okay. Well, let's
For a secondary.
slow down there, Tiger. Let's resolve movement first before we start throwing cluster missiles at each other. All right. So you're gonna target lock. All right. H and H. There we go. No, you have the 2 wrong ones. H and H. There we go. All right. Finally, Y-wing 3 straight ahead.
I hope you don't crash.
I'm not gonna crash.
I hope not.
I'm a Y-wing pilot. Why would I crash? Okay. All right. I will take a target lock action. Let's see. R and R.
You can't use a alternative keyboard.
The I was from something else, so let's get rid of that.
Yeah, that was that one thing.
From the TIE interceptor. Okay, well that concludes movement. We'll move on to combat next. All right, combat phase. Starting with the pilot with the highest skill, which is my Y-wing. I'm out of... my primary weapon cannot attack him because of the cone, but I do have the ion cannon turret, which fires in a 360-degree arc. But before I do that, I'm going to use Kyle Katarn's special ability at the start of your combat, or at the start of the combat phase. You may assign 1 focus token to another friendly ship at range 1 to 3. So now I will use my ion cannon turret. I get 3 attack dice. All right, first, before you roll, let me resolve my stuff. All right, I've got that. What do I want to do? I will... Depends on who you're attacking. Well, this is a... How many defense die do you have?
2.
2. So you're going to have to get pretty lucky to...
But I'm not attacking you.
Well, we'll see.
That ship.
I'm pretty sure you're going after the other one. It doesn't matter. Alright, I'll go ahead and spend my focus to change this into a regular hit. You've got 2 focus. Now, the way this ion cannon works, if your attack hits the target, which it did, the ship suffers 1 damage and receives 1 ion token. So on your next move, you're going to have to do a 1 straight rather than being able to maneuver.
And I lose my shield.
You lose 1 shield. Okay. And you have 5 hull on your...
6.
Alright, 6 hull. Alright. So that concludes that. Now, you get to fire something.
Cluster missiles.
Against who? Kyle Katarn. All right. So you have to spend your target lock. All right.
But it can only go range 1 or 2. But because I picked Major Rhymer, when attacking a secondary weapon, you may increase or decrease the weapon range by 1, limits to 1 to 2.
All right. So yeah, you can. Your cluster missiles can be fired because of his special ability. Normally they are range 1 to 2, but his special ability allows that to push up to 3.
But because of the special ability, it performs attack twice. You do it 2 times.
Okay. So I have to defend twice. How many attack dice do you get? 3? Okay.
Each
Luckily,
attack.
I have some focus tokens. Okay. Alright, so you've got 1 hit, 1 focus. Let me roll my defense die. I've got 2 blank. Is there anything I can do to negate that? No. Okay. So I lose 1 shield as the result of that hit.
You only have 4 hull left.
4 hull left, yep.
So if I get a critical...
We'll see. 1 critical, 2 blank.
I have to get lucky.
Alright, I will use one of my focus tokens to get 2 evade to offset that critical. So that concludes combat. And
Bye-bye, marksman.
yeah.
But at least it's...
Well, not marksman. You lose your cluster missiles. It's a one-time use. Alright, so that concludes combat, and we'll move on to planning phase. Okay, movement phase. We'll start with Kyle Katarn here. He's got a 6. Flip that over. 2 hard right. It's a white maneuver, for those of you curious. And what am I going to do with it? Got 2 focus. Let's go ahead and use a focus action, so I get another one there. And next up, you've got your TIE Bomber, who you have a ion token on you. So you have to go 1 straight ahead. You remove the ion token, but you do get an action.
Target lock. No. Depends. If you're going to move out of range... Marksmanship.
Marksmanship. Okay. I'll go ahead and reveal my Y-Wing now. 2 hard right.
Uh-oh. Will I be able to attack you? What range are you at?
Let's see.
2.
The Y-Wing cannot be attacked, but
Yeah,
Kyle
it can.
Katarn can. No. No, I mean, your TIE Bomber, the firing arc does not extend to the Y-Wing.
You can attack me.
I can attack you with the Y-Wing.
But... Asteroid.
I'll have to rule check that, but... Well, closest base to closest base misses the asteroid.
Yeah, but you have to do it over here.
No, I don't. Closest base to closest base. This is the closest part of the base to this ship. So this misses the asteroid. Alright, so as far as my action is concerned, I had an R there, and what action do I want? I've already got a target lock action, so I guess I'll go ahead and take a focus. Okay, and I believe that concludes the movement phase. Okay, combat phase. We'll start with the Y-Wing, which has the highest pilot skill. Again, this is at range, let's see here. Well, actually, at the start of my combat phase, I'm allowed to do this. I will assign 1 focus token over there. I've got 2, not that I really need to, but maybe 1 for defense, 1 for attack if he goes that route. Range 2. And the primary firing arc doesn't work here, but I do have my ion cannon turret. I'll go ahead and use that. Let's see here. So I get 3 attack dice, and you get how many defense dice? 2. Alright, so let me go ahead and roll this first. I've got, before you do anything, I'm at range 2. So General Som's special ability, roll. I can re-roll any of my blank results. Alright, focus. I will turn that into a regular hit.
So I'm still getting hit either way.
Alright, you've got 1 evade, 1 focus. So 2 hits do get through. The ion cannon does 1 damage, and you get an ion token.
Need draw 1.
So you get 1 face down.
I have 5 now.
Okay. Alright, so that concludes that combat action. Now you get to shoot.
He can't attack, right?
Well, he's a number 6. You have a number 6.
Yeah, but can he attack?
I could. I have a blaster turret.
Yeah, what range?
1 to 2.
I'm at range 3.
Okay, so I can't reach you.
But I can.
Your primary weapon can, though. All right, so you're
Two.
attacking me 2 attack dice,
You
okay?
get 3.
I get 3 attack dice because of the range 3, okay? So you've got a hit and a focus.
I'll use the marksman's in order to turn that into a critical.
Okay.
And you focus the critical attack.
All right, so you've got 2 hits there. I gotta roll something good. I got 1 evade. All right, I can't do anything else, I don't think. All right, so what happens here, the regular hit gets canceled out. The critical hit does get through. I got it. I know you're in a hurry to do damage to my ship. This card counts as 2 damage against your hull. So let me put that face down, and I'll add another damage card just to remind myself. So there's 2 I've got 2 hull damage on Kyle Katarn's ship. All right, and that concludes combat since Kyle cannot fire back. And we'll move on to the planning phase next. Okay, movement phase, starting with Kyle Katarn, which is 6. 2 straight ahead. It is a green maneuver. And for my action, I will take... Am I in range of a target lock? Yeah, I'll do a target lock action. And the Y-Wing, or who's up next? The TIE Bomber's up next, actually. You get 1 straight ahead because of your Ion token.
Let's see what we can do.
But as your action, you get to do something.
I can do a barrel roll, but
Barrel roll?
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to... Oops.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, these stay. All right, and so that was your action. And finally, the Y-Wing is going to make a 2 slight turn this way. And for my action, range 1 to 3. Unfortunately, my ion cannon turret can't reach, so I'll go ahead and initiate. I already got a target lock, so it's not really going to matter. I guess I'll go ahead and use a focus, even though it's not really going to matter. Okay, and that concludes movement. And let's just do a quick check to see if any of us can fire at each other, then we can just skip the combat phase altogether. We're at range 3. Both the ion cannon turret and the blaster turret is range 1 to 2, so I can't do any attacking. He's pointed this way, so he can't fire. So we'll skip combat, clean up unused tokens, and we'll go ahead and go back to the planning phase again. All right, movement phase. We'll start with Kyle Katarn up here. 2 slight turn this way. And he'll go ahead and perform a focus action.
Jeez. That's a lot of focus, though.
He likes to focus. I can't help it. Write a letter to Kyle Katarn if you have a complaint. All right, so that does this. All right, you get to move yours now.
It's this way.
What is it?
1 that way.
1 hard turn?
No.
1 slight turn.
Yeah.
It's a white maneuver.
Yes. I don't go through the asteroid.
Good job. Okay, and for your action?
I can't. I'm not in range or anything. I don't think. Let's see. Yes, I am. So.
What will
just
you?
on the safe side, do a target lock.
Target lock. Okay. So let's do J and J. All right. Finally, we've got the Y-Wing. 2 hard turn this way. Pray that I don't hit that asteroid, and I'm good there. Okay. Fly in between them. Let's move that with it, move that with it. And let's see. Hold on. It's still at range 3, looks like.
But you can't.
No, I can't fire. I'm not in range. But I will go ahead and take a focus act. Well, if I had any focus tokens left, Kyle's hogging them all. There we go. All right, so we're done with movement. Again, checking for combat. Firing arc not working. Range 3, again, ion cannon and the blaster not in range. So we'll skip combat again, and we'll go ahead and remove these unused tokens except for his. And we'll go ahead and move back onto the planning phase. All right, movement. We'll go ahead and start with the Kyle Katarn ship here. 2 hard turn this way.
hope you can avoid it.
Alright, let's move all the tokens with it, and let me see. I'll take a focus, or yeah, I'll take a focus action, and why not? Let's get some more out of the box, because I'm running out. Alright, next up we have the TIE Bomber.
3 that way.
3 this way?
Maybe some distance. Behind you two.
Alright, so let's move these up. And your action?
Let's see, I already have that. Let's get some focus fever.
Focus? Okay.
Focus fever.
Focus fever. Well, my focus is bigger than your focus, so, alright. 2 hard turn this way.
Oh my god. Jeez. Okay, we are apparently getting out of room.
Alright. And for my action, I already have a target lock, so I'll go ahead and do a focus.
Range 2.
Yeah, I know, hold on. So we've got a focus there. Let's move these up. Alright, and I believe that concludes movement. We'll move on to combat next. Alright, combat phase. At the start of your combat phase, you may assign one of your focus tokens at a friendly ship at range 1 to 3. I'm in range, so let's give him an extra focus. Just because I've got enough. Alright, so he'll go ahead and attack with his primary weapon. Oh, actually, no. No, I'm going to attack with my ion cannon turret.
Oh, come on.
I get more attack dice that way.
Yeah, but you're going to just kill me.
Well, not really. I only do 1 damage if I hit. So let me go ahead and...
Yeah, but you can attack
before
again.
you roll, let me do mine.
You can do it again.
Hold on. I will use 1 focus to turn that... Hold on. Actually, no. Let's do this in order. When attacking at range 2 to 3, you may re-roll any of your blank results. I will do that first. Blank. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's go ahead and use my focus to turn this into that. And I still have a target lock, but I'm not going to use it. Alright, so you've got 1 evade, 1 focus.
Spend it.
So you're going to spend your focus action. So you actually dodge my attack. So really no damage was done there. And I think that's all we can do in terms of combat, because...
He can't attack.
Yeah.
He's
range. Okay, so that concludes combat. We'll clean up now unused focus tokens. Alright, we'll go ahead and move back on to planning again. Alright, movement phase, starting with Kyle Katarn. 3 straight. It's a white maneuver. And my stuff goes with it. Alright, and for my action, I already have a target lock. I guess I'll use a focus. And, alright, your turn now. You get to 3 hard turn this way. Alright, and for your action, focus.
That's the only thing I can do.
That's fine. And finally, the Y-wing. 2 hard turn this way.
What? No.
Yes.
You're at range 1.
Yes, I am at range 1. Alright. So for my action, I keep forgetting. You had Jay. Who did you have the target lock on? Him? Okay, yeah. You had the target lock on him, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's trying to target him.
I figured. Okay, so my action, I will go ahead and take a focus action.
Wait, hold on. You have that ability, remember?
Yes, I do, and I'm in range.
Oh, God.
Alright, so let me go ahead. We'll move on to combat next. Okay, combat phase, starting with the Y-wing. I normally get... I could do my ion if I wanted to, but I get 2 attack dice at range 3, or at range 1 rather. I get a third one. So I'll use my primary attack. Let me roll mine first. Now before I do that, let me go ahead and just assign 1. I am in range. So before you roll, let me do mine. Alright, I've got a hit, focus, and a blank. Let me go ahead and use his special ability to re-roll my blank result. I've got a focus. I will now spend a focus token to switch these over to regular hits. 2 evade. Alright, so you take 1 damage. Alright, so you get a face down damage card.
I have 4 on. Oh.
4 hull left. Okay. And now, let's see what range we're at here.
30.
Just to see. Let's do it this way. Range 2.
No, 3.
2. Closest base, this corner.
Yeah,
here.
but you have to do on that side, and that would hit the asteroid.
No, it won't. Look. Misses the asteroid, it is at range 2. See? Nope. No. Nice try. So, but you get to shoot first anyway, so I don't know what you're worried about.
Oh, yeah.
So, you get to
At
fire...
range 2.
You're at range 2.
Darn, I should have did my,
Marksman? Well, you've got to focus. That's alright.
And plus I'm at range 2.
Alright, so I get 2 defense die.
I get 2 attack die.
2 attack die. So I've got to roll a Hail Mary here. You've got to hit and
Spend the focus.
You'll spend the focus. I've got to roll something good. All right. 1 evade, 1 focus. I will spend a focus.
Darn it.
And that turns into an evade. So no damage done there. I will shoot back with my blaster cannon. He is the next pilot skill in line. Anyway, let's move this down here. Again, ranged 2.
I'm making sure that's right.
Well, you fired at range 2, so I get to shoot back at range 2.
I'm making sure it's legal.
Okay, you're making sure it's... Hear that, folks? He's making sure it's legal.
My shot.
Okay, alright, so I get
one.
blaster turret. I have to spend 1 focus to do that.
How many attacks?
3 attack dice. Alright.
Hate you when you do that.
Alright, well, let me roll mine first and resolve it appropriately. Alright, I've got 1 hit, 2... So I will... 1 hit, 2 focus. I will spend a focus to switch these over to 3 hits. Okay.
You are killing me today.
Alright, 2 evade. Well, you're rolling good, though. You get a face down damage card.
I only have 3 hull left.
3 hull left. Alright, and that concludes combat phase. We'll go ahead and clean up now. The Y-Wing...
You should be cleaning your
Not
bunker.
with my moldy crow card, that's for sure. Alright, so we're cleaned up. We'll go ahead and move back on to planning again. Okay, movement phase. Starting with Kyle Katarn over here. Oh, it got really dark in here. Alright, I have a 4 straight ahead maneuver. That is stressful. So I get a stress token. Move that up, and I can't take an action because of that. Next up, you have your TIE Bomber. So you're going 5 straight.
No.
Okay, turn. That is a stressful maneuver. So you get a stress token. And finally, 2 hard. We're going to be facing off here. 2 hard right.
Darn it, you attack first.
Yes, I do attack first. Let's move these with it. Over
But
here.
you are not. You're at range 2, so.
Oh, hold on. And for my action, I will take a focus. All right, and that concludes movement. We'll move on to combat next. All right, combat phase. Starting with my Y-Wing. What range am I at?
2.
Range 2. I will go ahead and use my... I will use my ion turret. So I get to do 3 dice.
I know what you're doing.
Alright, before you roll yours, let me roll mine. I've got 2 hits and a critical, so I'll keep those. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll your defense. Not that it really matters. You've got an evade and a focus. You take 1 damage, and then you get an ion.
5.
You have 5?
I have 6 hull though.
Okay, you have 6 hull. You get an ion.
But now I get to attack back.
You get to attack back. Alright, so you're at range 2
Full
again.
throttle.
My Y-Wing gets 1 defense die. 1 hit. Evade. Alright, so no damage done. Moldy Crow is out of range, so I can't do anything there. So we'll go ahead and shut the camera off and go back to planning. Alright, movement. Starting with Kyle down here. He's got a stress token. So I'm going to do a 2 bank, or 2 hard right rather, which is a white maneuver, so that's fine. Alright, and I'm stressed, so I don't get to take an action. Next up is the TIE Bomber. He has to move 1 straight because of his ion token from last round. Alright?
But we're not gonna crash.
I can guarantee we're not. So you lose your ion. You're still stressed though, so you can't do anything as far as actions. Mine is a 4K turn. I move through you and come out the other side on here. Like that.
But that's a stressful.
It is a stress maneuver, so I get a stress token. No action though. These target locks follow. R and R, there we go. Stress, stress, we got those. Okay, I guess we'll move on to the combat phase now. The only one that can attack this round is the Y-Wing, so I guess we'll just stick with that. What am I at as far as range?
1.
I am at range 1, so I will use my primary weapon, 3 attack dice instead of 2.
I need my second one.
There you go. Let me roll mine first, if you don't mind.
I'm losing anyway, so...
3 hits. Okay, I'll keep those. 1 evade, 1 focus. So that's 2 face down damage cards. Alright.
That's an overkill.
A little, but that's alright. Alright, so that concludes our game. And there you have it, another quick game for you. Hope you enjoyed it. You can check out my review of the base game at www.dadsgamingaddiction.com, or you can click on the links in the below description. That'll take you there as well. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.